Yo guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and this is my Japan vlog. If you're wondering why this isn't a traditional vlog and this is kind of just me sitting down and talking to you guys, this is a vlog. There is vlog footage, but I didn't talk much in it, so I'm just gonna be talking over it right now. There will be clips here and there, just like right now. But yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. So this trip started on the 31st or 30th, I don't actually remember. 30th. Great start to the video. Started on the 30th, going to the airport, and trip was just a trip. It was a plane trip, innit? Going from Dubai to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok to Tokyo. It was an 18-hour trip, so when we arrived in Tokyo, it was 10 o'clock in the night, and arriving at the hotel. And then we get to Monday, the 1st of April. April Fools. So to begin the day with, me and my dad went downstairs because we couldn't get breakfast at the top floor in our hotel. We went down and got breakfast at a cafe in Asakusa Mizuki. We basically just ate at a cafe. And then we also just bought some small things here and there, get the holiday started. Nothing really special, it was mainly just, I think, 2 Cokes. And then some stuff for my bike in Dubai. Which well, by the way, if you're unaware, I'm in Dubai right now. I don't actually why don't I have this light on? Alright. Lightning better? I don't know. So that was the morning, and then we go into the afternoon, and we met up with my friend Sotaro, who you can see right here.
I am Rice.
By the way, Sotaro is a really great friend, and I'm really grateful to have him in Japan and be part of my trip, especially because of, well, just of how great a friend he is, and that's why he's one of the reasons why I came to Japan. And so yeah, if you're watching this, Sotaro, which I think you are, thank you for taking us around Tokyo. We really appreciate it, not gonna lie. Anyways, let's move on to the trip. We then went to Asakusa and saw a gate there. I don't remember what it's called, that gate, but we saw a gate there. Then we went and got some Japanese food, which you can see right here. There's some clips.
How to use chopsticks.
Or how to not use it. And this is just basically, I've never eaten with chopsticks before this. I ate with chopstick on the plane. My dad took this photo, but that's about it. That's all I've eaten with chopsticks properly. And I think I did a pretty good job. Sounds like a Dead by Daylight deaths, doesn't it? Anyways, then we went to Odaiba and saw the very Rainbow Bridge. Went in a what's it called? Ferris wheel. That's what we went in. There's some footage here. And then we saw Statue of Liberty, which I thought I didn't see Tokyo. I thought I'd see in New York. But I guess I saw it first in Tokyo. It's a lot smaller, I think. I mean, it looks a lot smaller. And yeah, that's about it. That's all we did on the first day. I mean, we went to McDonald's too, but I didn't really call any of that. Then we basically went home, and yeah, that was Monday. Then we go on to Tuesday. And this day, I think we did a bit more things. To start off, we ate breakfast at the hotel this time. Then we got to see Mount Fuji for the first time ever. We've only seen photos of it, of course, like everyone else has. But we actually saw it in person. Far away, of course, like very far away. I think I got a few pictures of it. Well, if I did, I'll definitely show on the screen right now. And it was quite actually amusing to see. It was quite beautiful. Didn't expect it to be that great of a thing to see. Of course, we'll get into seeing Mount Fuji later on. Anyways, we go into Tuesday, where you eat breakfast at there, we see Mount Fuji, whatever, and we go downstairs. Then we took the train to Shibuya. Well, we didn't actually go to Shibuya, we went to a station before that, and then we walked from that station, because we had time, to Shibuya station, and when we got there, we still had time before we actually had to meet up with Sotaro again. Now, in Shibuya, all we really did was sit at Starbucks, find someone to help find Sotaro, because we couldn't find around the train station. If you've ever been to Shibuya, that train station is massive. Not gonna lie, it's way too big for any station. That is until I got to Shinagawa and Tokyo, but that's beside the point. We basically found Sotaro, and then we walked across the famous Shibuya crossing. It's quite fun to walk across, not gonna lie. I mean, being around so many people, it's maybe a bit awkward, but hey, you have a camera, makes it a bit more awkward. But who cares, right? Footage. And hopefully views. It's definitely not why I do YouTube. Then we walked down to the Meiji Jingo Shrine, and, you know, walked around a garden. I have some footage here which I'll just play. Then we went to the actual kind of shrine area, and we did our things for the gods, washed our hands, mouth, the good stuff. And then we went back, played a bit of table tennis, and then we went into like a music store thing. Yeah, that's basically all we did that day. Wrong, that's not all we did that day. Then we ate at a restaurant with Sotaro again. I think this was at Shimbashi? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Shimbashi. That train station again, it's massive. Why do we have such big train stations in Tokyo? Anyway, Shimbashi, we ate there at a pork restaurant. And then because the menu was all in Japanese and Sotaro has not lived his whole life in Japan, even though he's Japanese, we did use Google Translate to translate one of the things, and it said, by the way, this is a complete pork restaurant. Everything is pork. And it said loin and salmon. Salmon. Of course, it wasn't salmon. It was fin. It was like pork fin, apparently. Do pigs have fins? I didn't know that, at least. Anyways, we ate there. I was pretty tired at this point. It was, I think, 9 p.m, which is, you can say that's late or early. It's pretty early, not gonna lie. And we still had to stay up to 12 for me and my dad to get our bus to go to Kyoto. So something I forgot to mention was that when we went to the bus stop, which was in Ikebukuro, we had to wait till 12, as I did say, but we did go through some arcades, and I do have some footage of that, so I'll just show that right now. Now, little did we know that this bus was going to be absolute hell. Because I think I slept an hour or something on that bus. It was basically from 12 to 6 or 7 or something. It's a long ride to go by car, taxi, or bus. I really do not recommend it at all for any tourist going, at least. But basically, we got the bus, whatever. We went ahead. We didn't sleep. I texted basically my friends all night, posted some things on Instagram. Then we went to Kyoto, and then we had about 9 hours to pass before we could go into our hotel. Bear in mind, I'm running on 1 hour of sleep. And this is 7 a.m. in the morning. So we decided to go to the train station of Kyoto and eat at McDonald's for breakfast. Then we go on to walk around Kyoto a bit. We see this massive shrine. We couldn't take pictures of it, sadly. It wasn't allowed. Most shrines don't allow you to take pictures. So if you're in Tokyo or Kyoto or Japan in general, and you want to go to a shrine, make sure you don't take photos, be respectful. There's no reason to be disrespectful. But this temple was massive. I can't even believe how massive it was. And by the way, I wasn't really happy at this point. I was tired as fuck, it was cold as fuck, and then it started raining. And to get into the shrine, you had to take off your shoes. Maybe you can tell my temper at that point. It wasn't very great. Wasn't the happiest person. Everything was kind of cold. My feet was hurting because, well, you walk around a lot. I was tired as fuck, of course. And yeah, that was that temple. Then we went to a mall nearby. I don't remember what it's called. I think it was Aeon Mall. Then we went to the cinema, or we went to see if there was a cinema. Thankfully, there was. And then we were like, hey, let's go in and watch Captain Marvel. If we fall asleep, hey, we get some sleep. And if not, we get to see a baller movie in it. And honestly, I didn't sleep, but the movie was pretty good, not gonna lie. Well done, Marvel again. Then we ate lunch at Kyoto Station. It was just an Italian restaurant. And once we had done that, we took the subway to Otsu, which is where we were staying for the night. We were staying at this manga hotel. I don't have any pictures, actually. Sadly, I don't have any pictures. But yeah, that hotel was really nice. It was very small, not gonna lie, very small. Thankfully, we even stayed there for a night. But the people there were lovely. They were some of the greatest people there. Even though they said they didn't have room for us, they were willing to make room for us downstairs in like their dining area. We ended up declining and just going for a better hotel, like a larger hotel somewhere in Kyoto. But again, those people were nice. I don't think you're watching this video because, well, I didn't really make it obvious I was making videos or what my YouTube channel was. But if those people are watching, you guys were great. Then we walked up to Otsu Station. Then we took a train to Kyoto. And from there we took a bus ride from Kyoto to Arashiyama. By the way, best part of Kyoto, not gonna lie. If you want to see one of the more natural parts of Japan, but don't want to go too far away from the city too, Arashiyama inside Kyoto, amazing. I'll get into what we did. The first thing we did was get off the bus, of course. We walked across a bridge which crossed a river. And then when we got on the other side, we walked up this mountain. So there's a monkey park. It wasn't part of the plan when we got to Arashiyama. The plan was something different, which I'll get into. But once we got there, we basically walked up that mountain and we got probably the best view of Kyoto you could possibly get. You could see everything. Every little house, the Kyoto Tower, everything. I have a photo of that and I will be showing that right now if I haven't showed it already. That was a really nice idea, even though it wasn't the intention. I'm really happy we did it. We then saw some monkeys, of course. There was a monkey park. Some monkeys tried to run away, which I definitely know was not part of the plan. Then we started just walking down, and then we figured out we had to go to the other side to get to the bamboo forest, which is what we initially wanted to do. So we got to the bamboo forest, we just walked there. It was like a 15-minute walk. That was nothing. The forest was kind of overestimated by us. We expected it to be a forest that we could, walk around. We didn't expect that many people to be there. But, we still got to, get close to the bamboo, have a picture with them, gang with them. No, but that forest was nice. It was a very nice forest. Definitely recommend anyone going to Kyoto to go and see it. Then we saw the Kinkaku-ji temple, which is just a bit north of the bamboo forest. We took a cab there, which I think took half an hour because of the roads. Not massive traffic or anything, but the roads are tiny in Japan, so you don't go very fast. No problem with that. It's just it takes a bit while. But yeah, we saw that temple, and that was a beautiful temple. Another thing I'd recommend anyone seeing Kyoto if you're there, of course. And then we basically just decided, let's go back to Kyoto, eat at the mall, and go to bed. And that was basically it. Next morning, we had to leave the hotel again, and we went with the Shinkansen, or bullet train, as most people will probably know it as. And we took the bullet train from there to Shinagawa, or Tokyo. And then we basically just got to a hotel in Shinagawa. And basically on that ride, we saw Mount Fuji a lot closer. And boy was that made it even better to look at. Looking at it from such a short distance, even though it was like definitely a couple hundred kilometers away, it seemed so close to everywhere. We basically then got to Shinagawa station, and then we just went on to look at some things with Sotaro. We met up with him, went to Tokyo station for the first time. We looked at the Imperial Palace, ate the Imperial Palace Hotel Cafe, and then we took the train to Ginza and walked around that place. By the way, Ginza, expensive as fuck. Not gonna lie, that is a really expensive place. It's a really nice place nonetheless. I want to go back, definitely. We tried finding a souvenir shop, and here are some clips of that. So yeah, we were in Ginza, looking for a souvenir shop.
Local tourist.
Yeah, local tourist. Guess that's
Sotaro Karate. Follow me.
It'll be down below, don't worry. We went to look for souvenirs. I found absolutely nothing. So now we're going back. You can definitely tell we didn't find anything, so we just went back, went to meet with my dad at the mall we were sitting at. And then we went off to meet Sotaro's parents to eat dinner with them on our last night. Very nice dinner, very nice restaurant as well. Everything is nice about that. Great people. Everyone in Japan is great, by the way. Everyone is great. And well, yeah, that was basically our last day in Tokyo. And then it was home. Sadly, we had to leave Tokyo at some point. We only had a week to stay there. Not even a week. It was like 6 days or 5 days or something. But I'm nonetheless very happy to have gone. I absolutely adore the place. I definitely want to go back. I feel as if I didn't do enough whilst I was there, which, I mean, you can take in whatever way you want. Nonetheless, I will start to do more vlogs. If you want to see more vlogs, definitely hit the like button. I'll probably do some more here in Dubai before I go to Denmark for holiday. I'm also going to Finland, which I'll of course be looking to. And yeah, they probably won't be like this because, well, I'm in Denmark for 3 months. Can't really record a vlog for 3 months. It'll be different vlogs, and then it'll just be handheld shit. Of course, the same thing will be in Finland. I'll be just doing handheld stuff, not this. This is just because I didn't feel I did a good enough job in Tokyo or Japan in general. So I decided to just do it here. Hope you have enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed going to Tokyo and making this video. This video isn't sponsored by anyone, this trip wasn't gifted by anyone other than my dad. This was actually, on that topic, it was a present from my parents, and I'm very grateful for that present. It's given me a trip that I probably will never forget. I definitely want to go back this year or next year, but we'll have to see about that. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.